All right, welcome back to Cooking with Chef Neek. You guys know I like to give you guys a look at all the seasonings that I used on my meat. Don't forget, you do want to clean your meat with vinegar before you season it. Now, today we are going to be making leg quarters in creamy mushroom sauce. So, you know I have to have my light tasting olive oil. We are going to need some heavy whipping cream, some chicken broth, of course you need some mushrooms, and some minced garlic. This is everything that you need. You probably may have already have most of these in your fridge. I did, so I didn't have to go out and buy anything. Okay, so you guys know I always pre-season my meat before I cook it. So all the seasonings that I showed you guys in the beginning of the video, this is what's on there. Don't forget your paprika. Always want some color. I have 2 pans going here. You know, I have my favorite non-stick pan. And this pan is gonna be for my spinach. I'm gonna side this dish with some sauteed spinach and some mushrooms in there with some onions. Again, my stove is on medium heat, as you can see. I'm gonna go ahead and pour some oil in here, maybe about a tablespoon of oil, and get that heated up. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do when we heat our oil up in the pan is we're going to take those 2 leg quarters and we're going to cook them. We're literally going to cook them on the stove. Now, if you want to bake your leg quarters and maybe do your sauce on the stove, by all means, that's really up to you. So I'm going to put them on the stove first and let them cook on the stove. These are probably going to take maybe 15 minutes to cook because I want to make sure that my chicken is cooked all the way. Okay. So I'm going to cook each side maybe about 6 to 8 minutes, and then I'll flip it over and cook the other side another 6 to 8 minutes. So that's what I said, about 15 minutes it will take to cook. This won't take that long. For some reason, my grease will not stay all over. It just moves to one side of the pan, so I have to keep moving it. Alright, so it's been about 15 minutes that I have these on the stove now, so I'm going to give you guys a look at what mine look like. This is one side. This is the other side of one. Here's the other one side. And here's the other side. So they're not to my liking because I need them brown. I don't want them to look raw. So I'm going to put them on the stove for maybe about another 5 minutes, and then I'm going to put them in the oven on broil for maybe about 10 minutes. So I already have the oven going. I'm doing broil instead of bake because I just want to see how it comes out. Because they're really cooked. And here's the trick, guys. I'm going to tell you guys the trick. So this is what I do when I'm cooking chicken on the stove. I tend to poke jabs in it with a knife or a fork, whichever one. So that way it can cook all the way through. That's the trick that I always do. And I'm not taking any risks. These are leg quarters. I'm going to throw them in the oven. Just to be on the safe side. Once I throw them in the oven, then we'll get our sauce started. And then we'll go ahead and start with our spinach. Okay, so I removed the chicken, and here is some oil that's still left in the pan. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm actually gonna pour just a little bit of this oil into my small pan for my spinach. I'm gonna need to wipe that so we don't have a fire. All right, so now, we're gonna use this oil left over from the chicken. You don't wanna scrape nothing out. This is what gives your sauce flavor. Everything that's left over in this pan is what's gonna give your sauce flavor. Trust me. Get you some butter. Let me see. I have 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm gonna go ahead and use all of it, the rest of it. So 2 tablespoons of butter. My stove is still on medium heat. I'm gonna get me a spoon here, and we're just gonna melt our butter into that oil. Mix it around. Okay. You want to melt the butter all the way. After we do the butter, I'm using a big tablespoon. I'm using the big spoon. These are tablespoons, okay? So I'm using this. So as you can see, my butter is melted. Got a little foam going on there. I'm gonna take some garlic. And I'm gonna take about half. So this is about a teaspoon worth. And I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna mix it around. And then you'll get to smelling that garlic flavor. We're gonna let that cook for about a minute. Meanwhile, I need to turn my stove on for my spinach. Let me go ahead and turn that on. So with the spinach, I'm gonna cut up some onions, dice them, so they're gonna be small pieces. And then I'm gonna put the spinach in there, throw a few pieces of mushrooms in there. And that'll be sauteed spinach. Throw a little, put a little salt and pepper. We don't want bland spinach. Salt and pepper doesn't hurt anybody. So, my garlic, I'm smelling it. It's burning. We're gonna take these mushrooms. Again, guys, I love mushrooms. My mushrooms are washed already. I'm gonna take a few of them. These are the cut up kind. I'm not even gonna cut them up some more. I'm gonna take some of them and put them in there and just let them cook down for maybe about 5 minutes. Continuously stir it. We don't want them to burn. You want to make sure you're flipping them to get all the sides cooked. Give it a good 5 minutes, and then we'll add our chicken broth and our heavy cream. Meanwhile, so while the mushroom and the garlic is cooking on the big pan, I have the small pan going. I'm gonna go ahead and get yellow, white onion, doesn't matter, or purple onion, whichever one you prefer. So what I do is slice, and then I'm gonna go ahead and break it up like this, like so. Just cut it up. Like so. So if you love onions, you can put as much as you like. These pieces are kind of big, so it's okay. I love onions. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some spinach in there and let that cook down. This is on medium heat. Then I'm going to go ahead and add some more mushrooms to this pan. Not a lot of here. Let those cook down some more. Okay, so I added a handful of spinach. That's a handful, so I'm gonna add some more and get that to melt down. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know I said I'm gonna use some chicken broth in here, but guess what? My chicken broth is not good. I just poured some into a measuring cup. Not good. Not even sure how long I've been having it, but that's okay. So you can use chicken broth to give it a little flavor. If you don't have chicken broth, you can still keep cooking. Use your heavy cream. we're going to get this cream to boil a little bit. So this is still going to have flavor, and I'm going to tell you why it's still going to have flavor, because all the drippings at the bottom of this pan that you didn't dispose of, that's what's going to give your chicken and your sauce flavor. So we're going to boil that for about 5 minutes. I'm actually going to add some cheese. You guys know I like it cheesy and creamy, so I'm going to just add some mozzarella cheese, shredded mozzarella cheese, and let it cook and just let it get thick. Okay, so I added my mozzarella cheese. I did add some salt and pepper to this sauce. Here is a look at it. Let me give you guys a top view. So here's a top view of the sauce with the mushrooms, nice and brown and thick. Now that's just the oil on top, but hey, it's healthy oil, so it's not gonna hurt. Gonna mix it up. My stove is on low now because I didn't want it to burn. I'm gonna turn it off until my chickens are finished. I know I said 10 minutes, but I need my leg quarters to cook all the way. Here's my spinach. It's done. I did add the salt and pepper to it. And then we'll plate it. Well, we'll add the chicken back so you guys can see how it looks with the chicken in the pan. Okay, so I took my chicken out of the oven, off of broil. They're nice and brown. Guys, I do apologize if my sauce is looking like this. Actually, I'm gonna add just a little bit more cream because I don't like how it's looking oily. So I'm gonna add some more cream to make it look just a little bit more appealing. So here's another tip. If you don't have heavy whipping cream, you can always use milk. In case you guys didn't know, that is a cooking tip. You don't have heavy whipping cream, use milk. It's the same. Heavy whipping cream is just more thick. It's thicker than milk, but it really serves the same purpose. And then just throw in some cheese. So what I'm doing is, like I said, I don't like how it's looking too oily. So I just added more cream. So I'm just gonna let it cook for a little bit, and then we're going to plate it. And I'm gonna show you guys how it looks plated. So do you see the difference now in my sauce? After I added some more cream. So if your sauce ever gets to looking too oily, just remember, just add more cream to get it more thick, and this is how it will turn out. Remember, don't have any heavy whipping cream. If you happen to use your last bottle, because I did have that last bottle, but I had extra. But if you don't have extra, just use some milk, add some cheese, thicken it up, plain and simple. Okay, so here it is plated, our creamy mushroom chicken. And it looks pretty, beautiful. Don't mind the excess oil over there. Guess what? Like I said, this is light tasting olive oil, so it's not gonna hurt my stomach. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Click the thumbs up, click the bell for your notifications, and stay tuned for our next meal.